Good afternoon, everybody. Dennis here. We're doing part 3 of this air compressor install. I went by Home Depot and spent a little bit of money. I already had this 110 wire. This is what I'm going to run. I'm going to run lights and electrical 110 along with my 220 wire over there with that compressor, and I got some 1 1/4 conduit for that. Got my breakers. I ended up getting some tandems instead of getting a extra breaker box to add on. I went ahead and I found these tandem breakers that should fit in the spot of a single normal size breaker. And here is my setup for my pressure regulator and dryer. I've got a couple different shutoff valves. I'm gonna have an unregulated T with a quick connect on there just for whatever. And then I got the regulator and the dryer with a quick connect on the end. I also got 100 foot of hose that's still in the truck. And the way we're going to connect over here once we get to the compressor is I'm going to have another little disconnect box that's got a separate breaker to turn it off. And also, we're going to mount this, all this is a dryer outlet. Going to mount it to the bottom of the box. I got a 6 foot long dryer cord that we're going to put over there. I'll show you kind of what I've done. Over here is my breaker box, and I have to run from the breaker box here to the house, or underneath the house I should say. You can't see because it's dark, but I gotta measure and figure out how far I gotta do all that. But I got, I want to say 60 to 80 feet of conduit. I can't remember how much I ended up getting, but that's the goal. I gotta figure out how much I gotta run under there, and I will be right back. Good morning, everybody. Dennis here. I didn't get to film anything last night on this after I got done running this conduit because I actually ran out of light and I ran out of battery on my flashlight, so figured I'd wait and do everything the next day. But I got everything done at the breaker box. I got it run under the house. Ended up taking 50 feet of conduit exactly. I didn't have to cut any of it underground, but anyway, I'm going to pop this panel back off. Oh, as you can see, I got my 15 here for my lights, my 15 here for my power outlets, and then I got my double 20 for my breaker. Hopefully, it calls for 15, but I was told to put a little extra in there for when it spikes when you first kick it on. So anyway, that's that. Got it all. Everything's all hooked up and everything. Anyway, next step is to wire it up at the compressor and start it up. Okay, guys, here's where we're at. I got the plug in, fuse box wired. This is the other fuse box. It's the only type of switch I could find. This is my 110, 120, what do you want to call it, from my outlets and lights. For right now, I'm going to leave this open because I have to get another little box, I guess, to separate these two, which ain't a big deal. So I'm just going to leave that open for now. Getting ready to put the cover on both of these, and then all I have to do is wire the compressor switch over here and plug it in, and I have to do my plumbing part, and we'll be ready to fire her up. And she's got, I think, a 30-minute break-in period. I have to go find the owner's manual again, but that's where we're at right now. Be right back. Alright, guys, here comes the moment of truth, but before that happens, I'm going to end up combining part 3 and 4 together. While this is break-in, it has a 30-minute break-in period with the petcock open. I'm going to assemble my plumbing for my compressed air fittings and everything, regulator. Anyway, the breaker is hot to here. I still got to plug it in and then flip the breaker and turn the switch on here. And then we should hear some racket. Anyway, if something goes wrong, then y'all be witness to see it. So, turn this breaker on. That should make the compressor hot. Where did I put that? There. So I'll make sure I ain't touched nothing that's accidentally hot. So that should be my ground. Should be hot. Hot. Alright guys, here's the switch. See what happens. Well, whoa, wait. I'm glad I just thought about that. I need to check my oil again. I'd be kicking myself in the butt. Something happened there. It was good when I first got it, but I always check the oil. I wish this one had a sight glass, but it does not. Clean that off real quick. I can see it and it looks good to me, but we're going to stick this joker back in there again. I always check your oil, guys. Yeah, we're good on oil. And get that screw back down and we will flip that switch. Got my fingers crossed. Alright. Cross fingers, here we go. Maybe I gotta reset the motor. Alright, what we got going on here? It don't wake. What happened? Alright. Let me figure out what's going on, guys. I'll be right. Hey guys, we're gonna try this again. There wasn't anything wrong with my wiring. It was showing hot all the way up to the contacts, and after fiddling with it for a minute, it appeared to me the contacts when I turned the switch on were not springing up to make contact. So I just pushed them one time and they went right back down, and then I turned the switch back off and put the cap back on. We're going to see if it works this time. So I got to turn this on and then turn the switch on auto over here. Let's see. Here we go. You son of a gun. Okay. I don't know why in the world it's not working. Guess we're going to have to figure out. I've heard these switches on these crap. That's another reason why I went ahead and got the breaker box there, because that's how I'm going to turn it on and off. Anyway, guys, let me fiddle with it some more. Guys, I'm a little ticked off right now. The best I can explain it, and from what I can test here and tell you, there's something wrong with this motor. I'm getting my 220 before the contacts. I'm getting them after the contacts. It's getting it at the motor. But for some reason, the freaking motor won't turn on. Why? I don't know. My voltmeter and amp meter won't test over 10 amps. And this is a 20 amp circuit. So I don't want to fry my fuse on my voltmeter. I don't know what's going on with it. I guess I might have to call Sears and get them to come out here and figure out what's going on with it, because I've done everything I know of, and I did all my wiring right. I know that, so I don't know what the heck's going on. But I even tested the terminals on the motor, and it's getting 120, 120. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess do my plumbing part of it, and I guess go inside and do a little research. But that's it for right now. I don't know what else to say. A little ticked, like I said, but alright guys, we'll figure out what's going on. I'll let y'all know. Alright guys, here we are. Got the get out of here, red boss. Let's see, I swear them things are after me. Got our plumbing done, as you can see. Got to shut off. This is going to be an unregulated quick connect on this right here. And then I got my regulator, dryer, quick connect, and I'm gonna get a 3-foot or a few foot piece of hose that'll go here. It's gonna be secured to this pole, that way this ain't wiggling, because it doesn't need to be. It could weaken it and break it. Anyway, I have the quick connect piece I still got to put on there, but guys, I still ain't figured out what's going on with this motor. I know it's getting voltage to it. I know it's getting 240 to the motor. I don't know if there's an amp issue or a motor issue or what, but it is still not working. I'm fixing to go inside, clean up a little bit, and I'm gonna get on the computer, see if I can figure out something. But that's where I'm at for now, guys. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm gonna give you all a little update on the air compressor. Actually, I'll show you this real quick. This is my little unregulated quick connect I was telling y'all about. Plumbing's done. Like I said before, I'm getting 240 to the motor. Will not turn on. Called Sears, talked to them. They weren't much help. They actually told me to take it to the store, or take it to a repair center. I said, this thing weighs almost 300 pounds. They said, oh, okay, well, we'll connect you to technical, and they'll help you set up an appointment. Well, anyway, I gotta wait 3 weeks for somebody to come out here and look at it and see what's going on. I can tell you that it does spin freely, or it does spin. Let's see if I can squeeze through here. I took the cover off the back just to make sure. You can see, you can hear it. It spins. So the motor, or the compressor pump, is not locked up, and the motor does spin, but it won't turn on. Why, I don't know. I don't have a way to test my amperage just to make sure, but I'll try to see if I can find a way between now and 3 weeks. But anyway, guys, for right now, that is it. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and when I have this thing up and running, I will post the final startup and break-in. Thanks for watching.